Hey, guys. Wagwan again. I'm back again with another one, you know what I'm saying? So, good morning, good night, good evening to anybody who's watching this. I've said it before, and I'm saying it again. Trump is going to be the man that is going to see to it that crypto is regulated properly. I don't know if he's being set up to do this. I don't know the reason behind it. But ever since Trump was running against Barack Obama, or well, not against Barack Obama, but ever since Trump's first term in office, I knew that this was going to happen because Trump is a different cloth. And if you could remember, around that, if you could look at the president, presidents, all of the presidents that's been in office before, Trump is the only one that is corporate, and all of these corporate retail folks, they love Trump. Because you know what? Trump's cut tax for them. They love Trump. I remember that joke Dave Chappelle said in one of his skits when he was saying that he went to show up to the voting booth, and when he look around, all he could see was pickup truck, pickup trucks, pickup truck, pickup truck, pickup trucks, pickup trucks, right? So he joined the line to vote, and a bunch of so-called rednecks were looking at him weird, like, why you here? And in his mind, he was like, I know why I'm here, and I know who I'm voting for. And as you know, Dave Chappelle did get in a lot of trouble with the black community for announcing on SNL that he doesn't find nothing wrong with Trump. But if you'll see, Dave Chappelle doesn't find nothing wrong with Trump, and he clearly voiced that you know he's going to be benefit from Trump with the taxation, right? Trump did do a lot of stuff in office, shake up the office. He said that he was going to clean out the swamp, and it ended up becoming the swamp. Listen, that swamp is too thick to clean up, and Trump learned that. But Trump is going to be the man, that I believe that's going to push forward, push the crypto industry closer to proper regulation. As you can see, Biden ain't doing it. And who else is going to do it? All these guys are. Listen, crypto is going to be a big thing when it comes to all of their campaign. Now, before we dive into this article, check out this speech that Trump just made. It's 3 minutes. Check it out. All right. Let's take off this commercial.
Cutting wasteful and job-killing regulations was a key part of my America First economic agenda that built the greatest economy in the history of the world. As I work to quickly save America from Joe Biden's economic disaster, and that's what it is, one of the great economic disasters of all time, I will restore my famously successful executive order requiring that for every one new regulation, 2 old regulations must be eliminated, and I will ask Congress to make it permanent. We will again implement a regulatory budget, putting a hard cap on the cost of regulations to the U.S. economy. Instead of growing the size and scope of the federal government, every single year we've been doing that, we will shrink it every year with aggressive cost reduction targets for each federal department. In addition, we will require that all agencies' regulatory guidance must be posted publicly in a central database, or else be rendered null and void, and many of them will in fact be null and void. This will effectively repeal a mountain of stealth regulations and threats that rogue bureaucrats have imposed without proper oversight. And I will sign a law to ban bureaucrats from taking any enforcement action based on informal guidance alone. For example, never again will bureaucrats be allowed to bully and pressure banks to choke off their financially deplatformed, politically disfavored industries. We're not going to let that happen. Next, I will bring the independent regulatory agencies such as the FCC and the FTC back under presidential authority as the Constitution demands. These agencies do not get to become a fourth branch of government, issuing rules and edicts all by themselves, and that's what they've been doing. I will require that they submit any regulations they're considering for White House review. In addition, we will create an ultra-streamlined federal regulatory framework specifically for freedom cities, allowing them to be true frontiers for the return of U.S. manufacturing, the invention of new industries, the rebirth of economic opportunity, and safe and affordable living. Finally, I will require every federal employee to pass a new civil service test demonstrating an understanding of our constitutional limited government. This will include command of due process rights, equal protection, free speech, religious liberty, federalism, the Fourth Amendment protections against unreasonable search and seizure. I know all about that at Mar-a-Lago, don't I? And all.
Yes, you do. And listen, Trump, this is how you know Trump is serious, man. Look at Trump's face. He's not orange anymore, guys. He's not orange anymore. The man is like burnt yellow. This man is serious. He's coming with revenge. And as I said, this man is cut from a different cloth. All right? All right. So, guys, I've told you, I said it already. And as I said it in the meeting with Gary Gensler, the congressional meeting today with Gary Gensler, he was being drilled. Go check out the video in the channel. It's there. I made sure that I posted, I think it was up to 27 minutes. You don't have to watch all of it. But look at Gary Gensler being drilled. Of course, Gary Gensler is a professional liar. So he didn't answer most of the question. Gary Gensler was just dodging, ducking and dodging. You know how these guys do. They always try to buy time so that these Senate, whosoever these guys are that are asking the questions, that their time could run out, right? So, but I've said it in the comment section that, listen, if Trump start talking about regulatory within the crypto space, the crypto industry is gonna finance his campaign. Easy as that. Why wouldn't they? Somebody like big as Trump already, who already been president, who have the people, some of the people, majority of the people, whatever the case is, the man was president before, right? All right. So he have the people, right? So like, why wouldn't the crypto industry put their money behind Trump, right? If Trump is saying, hey, I'm going to be the one to do this. And as you can see, straight from the horse's mouth, Trump proposes new mandatory civil service tests for all federal employees. That's the title. But what was he talking about? He was talking about regulations, setting the standards, getting rid of all of these regulatory bodies and giving the power back to the American government instead of these guys acting as if they're fourth sides or another arm of the American government. Let's dive into this article so you can see that Trump, and this article was written on February 16, 2022, right, by Scott Cipollina, and obviously it's coming from crypto.co. Decrypt.co. So let's find out a little bit. I haven't read this article before, but I just had this hunch, and as you can see, the hunch is proven right. So Trump's family relationship with Bitcoin and crypto is complicated. Said this is the title of the article. The Trumps have generated a number of crypto headlines in recent months, and Donald appears to feel differently about crypto than Melania. Of course, Donald is going to feel different. Donald Trump is desperate right now. As you can see, look at this weird indictment. Why did they choose to indict him? Campaign year. Why didn't they indict him last year, 2 years ago? Why did they? Look, so many presidents should be indicted. Bush should be indicted. Nobody ain't gonna indict Bush of all the people he killed over in Iraq, right? Donald Trump didn't start no war, but yet they want to indict him, right? Because they knew what this man stand for. This man is lawless. This man don't listen, man. Once this man is in office, we saw it before. All right, so let's get into this article before I go off on another rant. Former President Donald Trump was uncharacteristically quiet during his presidency when it came to cryptocurrency, tweeting about crypto just once during his 4 years in office. Yet in recent months, Donald and the rest of the Trump family have generated an array of crypto-related headlines. Donald Trump, the former president, is not now, nor has he ever been, a fan of crypto. Sure, I am not. That's why Donald Trump has an NFT. But anyway, these guys flip flop all the time, hiding their true agenda. So, quote, I am not a fan of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, which are not money and whose value is highly volatile and based on thin air. Trump tweeted in July 2019. This is what he tweeted July 2019. Most of these guys didn't even know what they were talking about. Most of these guys have to listen to their investors and their cronies behind them, right? So they weren't even speaking from themselves. They were speaking out of ignorance. They didn't know what they were talking about, right? Trump tweeted in July 2019, quote, unregulated crypto assets can facilitate unlawful behavior, including drug trade and other illegal activity. That's what we're talking about. The crypto space, anybody could come up with a crypto right now. Anybody. You just have to know how to code, right? You know how to code, you can come up with a crypto, right? So we need regulations to get these people out, get all these faulty so-called technology out of the market, right? So let's continue reading. That tweet, now deleted along with the rest of Trump's Twitter account, got Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong's attention. Turn on this light. So achievements unlock. Quote, I dreamt about a sitting US president needed to respond to a growing cryptocurrency usage years ago, Armstrong tweeted. First they ignore you, then they laugh at you, then they fight you, then you win. Listen, I've been saying this for a long time now. Notice my voice is going up because I've been saying this. I've been talking about this for a long time. And anybody that been listening to me, my family, most of them are not subscribed to this channel. But if you've been listening to what I've been saying, first, they're going to make fun of you. I'm close my eyes, I'm going to say it. First, they're going to make fun of the project. They're going to call it Canadian Tire money, or they're going to call it some monopoly money. Second, when they see that the technology is not going away, they're going to try to control it. This is my saying. They're going to try to control it. Third, when they see that they can't control it, they're going to try to kill it. They're going to try to kill it. They're going to try to get rid of it. When they see that they cannot do none of that, what are they going to do with this technology, guys? They're going to adapt. They're going to start to adapt. Because this technology, during this time, the technology will be moving continuously with or without. So let's read that one part again. Achievement, quote, achievement unlocked. I dreamt about a sitting U.S. president needed to respond to the growing cryptocurrency uses years ago. See, I'm not the only one. Armstrong tweeted, quote, first they ignore you, then they laugh at you, then they fight you, then you win. Then they adapt. We just got to step 3. Of course, we're at step 3 right now. Step 3 is the war against crypto. They're trying to kill it. And when they realize they can't kill it with all the other nations around the world adopting it and using it, solving their issues, growing exponentially their GDP, that's when they're going to start adapting. All right. So, and if you ask former White House Communications Director Anthony Scaramucci, and the crypt is saying that they did, Trump may not have even written that tweet. I could tell, quote, I could tell very quickly when Trump himself was writing a tweet. They were loaded with malapropism. Lord Jesus, we can't pronounce that one. All right, let's slow down here. I'm not high. Malapropism. Yeah, we're gonna skip that one before I swear. And misspellings and a lack of commas. Just this stream of consciousness ranting, he told Decrypt last year. But if there was any lingering doubt, Trump dispelled it in June 2021 when he told Stuart Varney on Fox Business that Bitcoin just seems like a scam. Trump added, quote, "I don't like it because it's another currency competing against the dollar. I want the dollar to be the currency of the world." Of course, Trump is going to feel like this. Remember, this is Warren Buffett era here. These guys don't want to lose the dollar. You think any baby boomer want to lose the dollar? No baby boomer wants to lose the power of the dollar. And the dollar ain't going nowhere. Now these guys are realizing that. The dollar is going to stop printing, yes, but the value of the dollar is going to go up. Because what is more decentralized than the dollar? If I give you $10, who knows that I give you $10? Digitally, if I give you $10, who know anybody can track that down. They will know. Okay, so the money is going to go up. And this is a folktale that's been told for so long, that the dollar will go up and rise. All these 18, 19 money that was printed so long ago, that is worth over $100 for even $5, that joint's going to sky up. Okay, all right, let's get back to the article. I'm getting too excited here. So, Trump added, "I don't like it because it's another currency competing against the dollar. I want the dollar to be the currency of the world. That's what I've always said." Trump, sorry to burst your bubble, it won't be. Because nobody wants American dollar to be the currency of the world. Not when the American government weaponizes the dollar against other countries that trickle down to affect so-called third world countries who really need resources. Okay, so in December, Donald Trump tripled down, calling cryptocurrency a very dangerous thing. But you know what? Why is it dangerous? Why is it dangerous? Because you can't kill the technology. Okay, all right. So interestingly, when it comes to cryptocurrency, Trump actually agrees with former rivals Hillary Clinton and Elizabeth Warren. I don't like those people. Anyway, quote, "What looks like a very interesting and exotic effort as the potential for undermining currencies, for undermining the role of the dollars as reserve currencies for this established." What is going on? This oh my gosh. Destabilizing nations. I just got off work. I'm sorry, guys. Please forgive me. Clinton said last year in November, Warren has been far more vocal, declaring that crypto puts the financial system at the whims of some shadowy, faceless group of super coders and miners. These guys are all speaking out of ignorance, right? Let's read that again. That's quote, "What looks like a very interesting and exotic effort as the potential for undermining currencies, for undermining the role of the dollars as reserve currencies, for destabilizing nations." Clinton said last year in November. That's what Clinton said. Warren now has been far more vocal, declaring that crypto puts the financial system at the whims of some shadowy, faceless group of super coders and miners, which is foolishness. Warren don't know what the heck she's talking about because crypto is very transparent. And one of the reasons why these guys don't want crypto, because crypto is going to show what they've been up to and what they're going to be up to in the future. The former First Lady appears to have a far more positive view of crypto compared with her husband's. So much so that she launched her first NFT last year. This is 2021. NFTs are the blockchain-based token used to signify ownership over a digital or physical asset. Anything can become NFTs. A collection called the Head of State became available. And you know what, guys? Trust me, when you buy a piece of land, right? The lawyer give you what? The land title. In what? On a piece of paper. And I'm sure it's in a database somewhere. But if you buy a piece of land and you turn it into NFTs, nobody could take that away from you. That proof is always going to be on the blockchain. These guys can erase this. The government can come and take your land away from you and say it's not yours. I'm sure the government can still take your land away from you and say it's not you, but at least it's gonna be on a blockchain. You're still gonna have proof that's on the blockchain. A collection called the Head of State became available via auction through her website from December 16 to December 31st for the price of one Solana, about $185 at the time. Solana was trading a lot, and because of the FTX crash and all the investment that they had all tied up in FTX, Solana is now at $32. For NFT collection launched on Solana, which led a Solana Labs spokesperson to reach out to Decrypt and clarify that the company wasn't involved in her project. And that's so weird that I'm happy that we're reading about this, because remember, Bill Clinton was all caught up in the FTX dilemma, right? Remember, Sam Bankman-Fried was funding Bill Clinton, was giving him money, was supporting him, right? So of course Solana, who was a part of the FTX also dilemma, got caught up with Hillary Clinton and the Clintons in general. So, quote, I wanted to inform you to avoid any confusion that her choice to use the Solana blockchain was completely organic, and this project is not part of any Solana-led initiative, the spokesperson said, unquote. MoonPay. Oh yeah, we covered MoonPay before, didn't we? 2 days ago. Let's listen. MoonPay, and who is MoonPay here? Guys, SBI. We know SBI is right over in Japan, right? And MoonPay is operating where? On which blockchain? XRP, guys, XRP. MoonPay, which Millennia had claimed would handle future NFT payments, also attempted to distance themselves from her collection. Quote, while we encourage anyone to be involved in Web3, we would like to clarify that we are not partnered with Millennia, nor can users purchase our collection using this payment method, MoonPay tweeted. When asked about Millennia's NFT on Fox, Donald said, she's gonna do great. She's got a great imagination. But he remained steadfast in his skepticism about crypto. It'll make the big tech explosion look like baby stuff. I think it's a very dangerous thing, unquote. Last week, Vice found and verified through an independent researcher using the pseudonym, I'm not pronouncing that Melania Trump's NFT collection was purchased by Melania Trump herself, or at a minimum by the people who set up her auction in the first place. The auction winner's address was loaded with the requisite fund by an address which in turn was funded by the address that created Melania's NFT. The office of Melania Trump, according to Vice, did not respond to the follow-up questions regarding the identity of the alleged mystery buyer, how the transaction was conducted, if it was conducted in USD, and how much USD the buyer ultimately paid. See, these guys have been messing around with crypto for a long time, right? Come on now. They believe in this thing. Trump certainly believe in it now. So last month, Donald Trump's son, Eric, took to Twitter on behalf of his family to warn his followers about the meme cryptocurrency called Trump Coin. See what I'm telling you about? Anybody could enter into this space because there's no proper regulations when it comes to the crypto industry. We need proper regulations, guys, which he labeled a fraud. The coin actually launched 6 years ago. Fraud alert, quoted, it has come to our attention that someone is promoting a cryptocurrency called Trump Coin, symbol Trump. This has nothing to do with our family. We do not authorize the use, and we are no way affiliated with this group. Legal action will be taken, Eric wrote. So Trump Coin isn't listed at Trump Market Cap or CoinGecko. Coinbase, which displays its price data but does not support trading of the coin, shows its market cap of 341,000 with more than 6 million in circulation. Coinbase is faulty. I never trust Coinbase from a long time, man, because Coinbase always have some faulty ass coins up there. Even if they're not using it, they're not trading, they're not selling it, nothing, they always have it up there. So anyway, let's continue reading. Following Eric's tweet, the self-described #1 patriot cryptocurrency took to Twitter with a statement claiming that the coin never was affiliated with the Trump family. Quote, no TrumpCoin.com is not owned, operated, endorsed by, or otherwise affiliated with Donald J. Trump, the Trump Organization, Donald J. Trump for President, Inc., or any other organization owned and or operated by Donald J. Trump or any of his affiliates. Man, they're distancing themselves from this Trump coin. This is crazy. That's what I told you, man. The space when it comes to cryptocurrency, because it's not regulated, anybody who knows coding can create their own crypto, which is bull crap, because anybody could hide their money into this foolishness. Yes, the space right now is dangerous for retailers who doesn't know how to invest, right? Who doesn't know how to invest. Hence why we are calling for proper regulation, proper language. What are the language around? Clarification, clarity. Signing off. Thank you guys for listening and for tuning in. Until next time.